Good morning, parents. This is Mr. Giovanelli from Grand Oak Elementary School. I hope everyone is off to a great start today. As part of our process of trying to keep our families very informed, I've decided to give information on a weekly basis in regard to different things that will be going on at this school. This week we will start off by talking a little bit about our student handbook, and each child will get a copy of this. It will actually be in the front of their student agendas when school starts, but I thought it'd be a good thing to kind of break it down into mini videos so you can begin to talk to your children about these things as we proceed through the summer. Know that our staff is going to have very high expectations in regard to academics, communication, effort, and character, most importantly, and that will be consistent across our school. So one of our major goals will be to try to be consistent in following all of our procedures and expectations school-wide. We truly hope that the parents and students enjoy this exciting process. It is a very exciting time when you're building a new school, and I hope the information that we're sharing is going to make the process easier for you. I also put out a challenge to all of our families to get involved any way they possibly can. We need your support, and one way to do that is joining our PTA. If you have questions about wanting to participate in that, don't hesitate to send me an email or call, and I'll be happy to talk to you and get you in contact with the people you need to. Our focus today is going to be on two things. First is going to be our bell schedule to make sure everybody understands that process, and secondly, our dress code as we get ready for getting new clothes for the new year. First off, our school day will begin at 7:45, and what that means is at 7:45 students will be able to enter our building. Prior to that, they will not be able to. Our bell will ring at 8:15, and after that point you will be tardy. From 7:45 to 8:15 will be a time where students are getting dropped off, and it also will be a time for morning work to be completed and getting prepared for the day to make sure we have all the materials we need. Dismissal each day will be at 3:15. So the actual school day will run from 8:15 to 3:15. If you are a working parent and you need extra help with that, there are paid programs available. There's a before school program that CMS runs, and it opens at 6:45 each day. There's also an after school program that will be at Grand Oak, and that will close at 6 p.m. If you're interested in learning more information about these things, you can visit the CMS website at www.cms.k12.nc.us, or you can send emails to asep@cms.k12.nc.us for more information. The second topic I wanted to share is in regard to dress code. In regard to dress code, our goal is really going to focus on two major things. The first is safety and making sure our children are safe in all areas of our building, and the second is making sure we minimize distraction. The ways we're going to do that, and these are just the highlights, is that we always should wear comfy shoes to school. No flip-flops will be allowed at Grand Oak Elementary School. If children are going to wear sandals, they should have backs on them as well. We also ask that all of our children wear tennis shoes on Physical Education Day. So it shouldn't be a major difference, a few small changes to what maybe you're used to at Torrance Creek, but again, the goal is safety. So flip-flops will not be allowed at Grand Oak. They can wear sandals as long as they have backs on them, and Crocs are allowed with backs on them as well. Tank tops are okay at school as long as they have 2-inch width in the shoulder straps. If a child is going to wear spaghetti straps or something thinner, they should wear a shirt underneath. And again, it's just trying to make sure that we are dressing appropriately in the school environment at all times. We also will not allow children to have bare midriffs or bare back areas, and we will also check and make sure that what's written on the clothing is always appropriate. Sometimes the students really don't know, but we want to make sure that there's nothing suggestive or something inappropriate for the school environment. The other big thing is we will have no hats or stocking caps allowed in the school building. Children will be more than welcome to wear them outside at physical activity time, but again, we are going to make it a goal to not have any hats or stocking caps in the schoolhouse at all. And we will model all these things as staff members as well. Remember, it's mainly about safety and trying to minimize distractions. We want our focus to be on learning and engagement and not on what our neighbor is wearing all the time. The process will work in probably a very simple fashion. The first time I see a situation or a teacher sees a situation, they'll probably talk to the child privately, maybe write a note to the parent to make them aware, but a big deal will not be made of it. But if it becomes a pattern or happens more than one time, we will call a parent to bring a change of clothes or a change of shoes depending on the circumstance. I hope everyone has a great day today. If you have any questions, as always, don't hesitate to call me at 980-343-2063, or you can email me at raymond.giovanelli, G-I-O-V as in Victor, A-N-E-L-L-I, at cms.k12.nc.us. Have a great week, and I'll be back next week for more information from our student handbook.